Start it up.
Alright, so we got the Rabid Weasels versus the Taco. Wait. Rabid Unicorns versus the Taco Weasels.
Don't forget to start the stream back up, or am I just not refreshed?
No, you're not refreshed. The stream is
Ooh,
live.
the immediate York fan. They were watching that game.
They're not having that happen again. The brand ban.
The brand's aimed at Big Dick Vic, guaranteed.
Let me get in there.
I don't think they realize that he's playing top.
Oh, is he playing top?
They moved their shit around to be like LCS style.
Wow,
What
that's
they were going
legit.
for.
Well, the other team, they
you
do not like
wish.
who they played against.
Yeah, the
Banning the York, the Maokai.
the Taco Weasels are not fucking around. They use this information.
I mean, that's not a bad way to play it. Like, even if they banned out every
No.
like the 5 characters they played last game, like it at least puts them off something that they were comfortable with, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And especially with like weird picks like Yorick, when no one, like you guys discussed, no one knows how it works and how to play against him and stuff like that. You just don't want to deal with it
Mm-hmm.
unless
Ooh,
they
the
know
Pantheon
specifically. It's
pick.
like, oh yeah, I know how to lane against Yorick because I'm a Yorick main or something like that. You don't want to do
I
that.
feel like Pantheon is a spicy but dangerous pick. Like, if
No,
he
I think it's
smashes,
just spicy. That's it, spicy. That's all.
if he pops off in top, he can really be a force to be reckoned with. But if you get behind it all, it's dangerous. And the Darius is going to be a spicy top lane.
Boom shakalaka.
What are the teams again?
The Rabid Unicorns and the Taco
Wait, if I was-
Weasels.
Rabid Unicorns.
Did it first time you said Rabid Weasels? It
Yeah, I
changed to
fucked
Rabid
up. I
Unicorns.
mixed them together.
The Taco Weasels?
Yeah, it's the Rabid Unicorns versus the Taco Weasels.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
You said to name them, damn it.
I
named
know,
'em.
I'm glad I did.
I named them up good.
Blake,
I
I
gotta
think
come
you
up
definitely
with-
should start, and you need to quit your job and start an esports team just so you can name them.
Just so I can name 'em. None of that unicorns love shit. The Taco Weasels are coming in hard.
They're hard shelled tonight.
Jesus. That's now we could in the mid game be like, well, the Taco Weasels are going soft.
I won't be denied.
You can
You're
expect
going-
some cheese from the Taco Weasels.
Oh boy, they're going down south of the border now.
The bell has rung, and the Taco Weasels are ready to go.
Oh dear God.
My genius will be understood.
Hopefully they can
Eventually.
wrap this one up nice and fast.
I shall endure.
All right, so how are teams looking right now? We got. Is that a Pantheon support like I'm hoping it is? Probably
No,
not.
they picked Leona.
I don't know. That could be, like an on-hit Leona top.
Well, they've got a lot of DC coming out of the bot lane with Ashe and Leona. I'm actually surprised they banned
Draven
Jhin,
out.
because Jin's someone that you could really punish with a heavy CC lane. But Anivia and Sejuani getting banned.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how top lane goes though, because they gave Dragon first pick York last game, and I thought it was a little bit risky giving your top laner like a first pick. But I mean, he made it work, and I want to see how he does on Pantheon this game.
That will definitely be
How is a Pantheon versus Darius match?
Doesn't sound very good for either party, but
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might be kind of even.
if Pantheon like gets just poked for free, obviously if it's free, he's gonna end up like winning. So Darius needs to be able to hit Qs to heal and kind of keep trading. But also if like the engage goes for too long, then Darius wins with his bleed passive.
Yeah, and
ooh,
that lane
The
has
Renekton
the
jungle.
that
might be
lane-
Oh, it could be Pantheon jungle.
It's probably
Yeah.
Pantheon jungle. I mean that even if if it is Pantheon top, I think that lane has the potential to go Doritos Locos.
Christ.
That wasn't even didn't even remotely make sense in the context. I just wanted to force a taco reference.
Oh man, always count on Blake to
Blake,
force
are you gonna
something down
put
your
like
throat.
are you gonna put the team names on the top of the screen too?
I don't know. I guess. Hold on. Let me. How would I even?
Ooh, the vein.
Just put 2 text boxes once we start, and they'll be
Yeah.
in like just next, where the LCS usually puts them.
Okay,
My
so
prediction for the game: Red side's bottom lane is gonna get fucking pounded. Destroyed. You don't pick Vayne into Ash Leona and then get out for free.
yeah, it can be very volatile. It is the Renekton top though versus Darius, which is a very skill-based lane, but it's heavier favored for Darius. Darius doesn't have to play it as well as the Renekton does.
You'd say that, right? As a Renekton main, you're not gonna be
Well-
like, man, it's the
It's just
You know what I mean?
it's coming
Like-
from experience, As a Renekton main, I can play against Darius's and beat them, but you have to be watching for the Q and dodge it. If you don't dodge that Q, you can lose the fight really easily. And if you don't, even if you do dodge the Q, you can still lose the fight if you trade into like a 5-stack Darius or something like that. So
Darius is so brain dead. Renekton's where all the skills at in this matchup. So.
Yes, I'll just jump on this train right now. I'm just gonna go full force with this. Renekton is the highest skill champion you can play. Everyone else is trash, and they only win because of luck. There, I said it.
Yeah.
I expect Renekton to like play this game with a cold-blooded efficiency.
We all know that Renekton players have 200 IQ and play everything perfectly.
Yeah.
Never make mistakes ever.
What do we think of the Pantheon jungle? Because obviously Gragas is better overall, but I do think Pantheon has some cheese factor to it.
I mean, you can't screw up a gank. That's the greatest thing about Pantheon jungle. Unless you misclick a minion, but you're more likely to miss a Gragas body slam versus a Pantheon
Yeah, I think
jumping on you.
I think those ganks are really good unless they happen to go sour, or either that or they're gonna go creamy.
Yeah, Pantheon is actually relatively. Oh my god, I can't. I tried to start talking about something, but you just threw that pun in there, just right under my
These
nose.
aren't even taco jokes anymore.
It
more
was,
just
it's sour
ingredient
cream.
jokes. Sour cream, man.
Oh,
Come on.
come not the stretch.
Yeah.
Do you not put sour cream?
I'm on my
your
like
taco?
14th taco joke. They're all gonna be stretches at this.
You gotta switch
I
to
mean,
unicorn jokes now. Not so many of those.
What's the point with those, though?
So okay, I have a question about the bot lane matchup. If Vayne hits a condemn on Ashe and Thresh is able to flay Leona's engagement, Vayne can win that one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But those
The
two
problem
conditions
is-
have to
Okay,
happen
so
Yeah.
here's the deal.
before level 6.
That
Actually, maybe that's
okay.
fine
So
after
here's
6.
basically how this should play out if done properly. The Thresh is gonna have to sit on the Vayne because if the Leona E comes a pre-6, you're gonna have to pretty much sit on Vayne because if the E comes in, you have to flare back, right? And then you two back off and kite backwards, doing damage to Leona as you walk away to safety, right? Your hook is really going to be there to disrupt if something goes wrong. So if Leona gets to your ADC, well, then she's done everything that she's supposed to do. So the hook needs to be in to disrupt the follow-up damage on the Ashe. And if, let's say, Ashe tries to walk wide around the minion wave and you hook, you can actually hook, flay her towards the wall, pull in your Vayne, the Vayne can roll out, condemn, and finish before she ever dies. That would be, like, ideal.
And how's it actually gonna go?
What's actually going to happen is Leona's going to go in, Thresh is going to flay late, then Vayne is going to condemn away the Leona, then get hit by the Ashe, then the Ashe may get hooked, and then like 18 clowns are going to jump out of a small car behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so much easier for the Ashe Leona to win that matchup, I feel like.
Yeah,
Just-
I mean, Thresh into Leona is actually a counter, but you have to be on your
You have to
ship
be on
with
point.
Thresh. Yeah,
All
you
right,
have-
so-
you have to be good.
another
Yeah.
thing. Leona's the only one that doesn't have a skin, so does she lose the bot lane?
That
Yes,
weakens their
100%. 100%.
Wormlax, as a Renekton expert, what keystone do you go in Renekton? Because he went Fervor. You go Fervor? Okay, I thought
Yeah.
Grass would be better.
No,
I
grass.
think
Grass
that's
isn't terrible.
Sam. I think you brought up a good point about the skin thing, because I mean, realistically, we're already calling for the report. But I think you brought up a good point, because obviously, if you can't afford a skin, you're poor, and then you probably haven't had a lot of time with like your own PC, because you're probably playing at like a public library or at a hotel conference room. So it's probably going to affect your skills, I would think.
Definitely,
You know what I mean?
definitely. You know, the other thing that might affect, if they're not at a public library, they might be at McDonald's using the Wi-Fi, so they might be having some ping spikes this game that might really.
They might be
affect them.
using those little game things for children, and they somehow got League to run on that.
I bet they could run League on those.
Those little
Halfway through the
finger-touching
game, they have to
games.
go buy another 6-piece chicken nugget to keep using the Wi-Fi.
No, kids, Graham. I know I've been out here for 2 hours. I'm still playing.
Sir, you're gonna have to order more than a coffee here. It's been 3 hours.
Oh, that's funny.
Give me a refill.
So I'm really disappointed that we haven't had a level 1 like the true LOLA spirit.
Yeah,
That's gonna have to change.
yeah, that's
You know,
pretty, pretty
you put
ridiculous.
tournament in the title, and everyone wants to play safe early. You know.
I should just read. This is a special community game, guys. We'll have like Leona top and Pantheon support.
Yep. It'll happen.
Gragas starting
Next
E.
game.
That's still interesting. It's probably the slowest clear. But maybe he's going to go
Yeah.
for a level 2 gank or something? I don't know.
E and Q are actually not terrible interchangeable for clearing, just because
Did-
E doesn't do that much
Did
less
he have
damage,
to, like,
and it
use
stuns.
E to dodge something earlier, or
No.
I
No.
don't think they really had any interaction at all, did they?
No, he's leveled it.
Oh, Swain used an ability when Leona
What did
walked into
Darius
Pixel Brush,
take
but that's it.
level 1? Did he take Q or did he take W?
I have not
W.
seen yet. He
There-
took
there
W.
it is, it's W.
Renekton doing a good job though, just using that Q spam off cooldown to heal and trade. So
Right, because I mean, generally in these matchups, the Renekton player is the more handsome of the two.
all the time. It's for me, it's 100%, 90% of the time. You know. Ooh,
I'm already seeing Vayne
trade,
get
though.
punished in these trades bottom.
Yep.
Also, Ash went for Fervor this game, which is once again very interesting to me.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's
Vic's
not
just
terrible.
waving that big dick around top lane.
I think Warlords is just too good for like sustain in lane to justify Fervor.
Yeah.
The damage that Fervor gives. Ooh, nice trade by Renekton.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job keeping up with levels, because usually you see somebody paying attention.
Gragas
the
coming
level.
top. This is
Ooh.
not good for Renekton. Renekton might
Pantheon's
be
coming for
dead
the
here.
counter gank though.
He's
He's
way
way
too
late.
far behind though. Good flash by Renekton.
He might cheese the bush.
He's the bush, but can he one-shot a Gragas at this point?
He can kill that Darius, I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
We're gonna see a 2v2 in the top lane.
That is
Flashes
a
by
dead Darius.
Woo! Easy.
First
easy
blood.
game.
No assist for the Renekton though.
No stun for 5 seconds. He's out.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O!
What was that supposed to be?
Huh? Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O? Oh, I forget that you didn't ever, like, learn American culture.
No, I know it's video. Sorry. I just thought that was a taco pun or something.
No,
Actually,
Oh, Spaghetti-O.
so a
it
little
was the
sidetrack story.
Spaghetti-O, it's the SpaghettiOs
Pantheon
slogan
coming
for
from a
like
gank in mid
100
from mine.
years.
Oh, yeah, there's a Pantheon gank mid. Swain is not aware. Easy stun, hits.
That's gonna be a
snare
flash.
Goes down. Oh, nice
Oh, the
parry, though.
barrier.
Get him!
Oh,
clearing
the flash
flash.
auto. Wait,
Dude,
Swain has no
Dragon.
flash.
Controversial ghost barrier but from Swain that none of us
Oh,
picked up on.
Yeah, that is an interesting decision.
I'm actually surprised that Pantheon went to gank top first then. Oh, I guess it was a counter gank, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you see no flash, you gank that person first at level 3 or level 2. All the time, every time. Every
A
time.
little bit of BM there from Leona.
I'd say a good amount of BM.
Yeah, not a little bit. A good. Took a good bit
Hefty
of damage
dose.
that she didn't need to.
You about turned bad manners into bowel movement.
You know all about turning things into bowel
Yeah, I
movements.
know
don't you?
all about it. Ask me, I'll tell you stories. An entire day lost.
Ooh, Gragas gank.
Greg is
Don't
coming
ask
in.
him anymore.
Ward
Oh,
Oh,
that's
nice.
it. Game set.
And the condemn backwards. That's going to be a dead Leona.
Let Vayne have it.
Oh, Thresh takes the easy kill. That is a
Okay.
mistake.
While I am a proponent of you know kill stealing in all of its forms, that that was pretty egregious right there.
Yeah, Vayne would have her BF sword now if that.
I hate that.
Necton
fucking
taking
Vayne
an
work.
extended trade. You can't do that. Oh, Darius misses the Q though.
So, Wormlax, correct me if I'm wrong, but as a Renekton here, you want to be like in and out like a rapist in the dark.
Yes, that's exactly what you want to do. No, there's
something
no
they're
time
working
to
on right
stick
now.
around. If the cops show up, you are fucked. So you gotta fuck and get out of there as soon as
Get
possible
out.
because, yeah.
Ooh,
Oh!
Oh no! Why did you that?
Yeah, see, this just don't condemn at all.
They healed from
Don't even
Vayne.
bother. Oh, turn on that bitch.
Yeah, Leona over chasing with how low Ash is.
and Vayne would have been able to do that mechanic if she used condemn and then flash to change the direction of it, but instead she flashed then tried to condemn, which she didn't
Ooh,
have
here
to.
comes the ult from Renekton. He's up a lot of health, and there's no
Oh, wow.
mana or Q on Darius. He
Better
didn't
get
get the
that Q
second
up.
E off though. He is dead.
Nope.
He is dead.
Oh.
I think
Nice
he
play
actually
from
would have
the
gotten
Renekton.
it if he hadn't like tried to line it up while it was off cooldown. Or while it was
Yeah.
on cooldown, I mean. Like he was
Yeah,
trying
as
to
a-
space it out just right. You know what I mean? So it's like, wow, whenever I hit Q, this shit's gonna work. What are you
Yeah, as
looking
a-
at in terms of items here in the bot lane? I haven't looked in a while.
No one has bought anything yet. Both AD carries have not backed.
Yeah, the junglers are the only one that have been back.
And my
On
tab
top now.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
You're
I think
inspected.
it's done this.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, nobody's really bought the damn thing that's worth the damn. Okay, cool.
Fresh,
A
a
lot
little
of
risky.
money in Ash is way ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, with Thresh getting the first kill and Ash being so much in CS, Vayne is pretty far behind here.
Well, Dragon's on the bot lane ready for a lane gank too with that Pantheon.
Yep.
We'll see if that
Like
pink
the
ward
They cleared the ward. They've
Oh,
got
you
the
missed it. That poor
goes in.
Ooh, nice engagement.
The
Good
arrow
focus
goes
on
on
the
Thresh.
Thresh.
Ooh, he flashes out
Gets
though.
away.
I am
Dragon
really,
taking it.
really surprised that he actually made it away.
They
See,
should
I
just go
think
for the
that-
tower.
I think that Blackbeard and Ice Cream Dreams weren't really aware that he was going to tank tower for him. Because if
Yeah.
they had just stepped forward and just ignored the tower, I think it would have been just fine.
But it actually might have turned out poorly because Gragas was coming. So I think they got lucky that they didn't actually turret
Well,
dive
I
that
meant
one.
just killed the one.
Yes,
ran
yes.
forward, got the one kill, and then backed out.
No, I get you. I get you.
Like a rapist in the dark.
Alright, Gragas ganking bot lane right here.
Leona stuck out on her own.
Oh,
Might as well. There you go.
yeah, miscommunication a little there.
Does have her
Leona does have a
flash.
flash. Oh, nice.
no,
ult.
The
Still gonna
ultimate.
die.
She's dead. Oh, the heal
Oh.
use.
Oh!
The
no!
Zigzag
Oh,
going in.
because of the it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Ash picks it up. Nice
Hey, that's-
job by Ash to pick up that kill afterwards.
That was a really good placement on that Ziggs bomb too, because it really made sure Vayne would either have to step back into the Ash or get hit by the Ziggs bomb. Like there was no other choice. She was screwed there.
Yeah, see, that was nice.
Ooh, missing that E.
Little thing there that worked.
That might have been a kill.
He stepped
was
inside
all.
of the axe blade to make sure that Vic didn't get his healing.
Yep.
That
The
was cool.
entire matchup is based on that. So on Darius's side, you always should be going for your W before you go for a Q for the slow.
Oh, here comes the counter gank though with the Gragas. Nice flash body slam. Arrow goes in, defensive arrow doing really well. And the Dragon's about to go down? Is he?
Dragon's still alive. Ash is coming up.
Oh,
Ash may be able to help.
Good communication. It goes down.
He's dead though.
But there's a
Follow up,
teleport in.
boys. Pick your
That looks like a
target.
dead Swain. No, there's the barrier. He's still alive. No mana
Can he
on
dunk it?
Ziggs.
Oh, he didn't even take it.
He has no mana. The flash. Oh, he did it.
What is this?
Oh, Thresh is an easy hook. Oh, he.
Oh, the dodge.
Oh boy. Oh, Vayne's coming in. But I think he's too far
Throw
back.
him the lantern.
Doesn't
Throw him the
ever pass her
lantern.
though.
Throw him the lantern. Take the lantern. Take the lantern.
That's the lantern. Flay's coming in. The flash out of the flame. He's still really low. The ult by Vayne.
Oh, goes right past
gets
the Renekton.
stunned, no.
By going to
What is this? Vein spotting!
Oh man.
Oh, a lot of action here with not as many kills as you think. Pantheon out on the top lane though. Right
That's
on
Darius.
Darius. Uh-oh. That's not good.
He just kind of
Look at
missed
the heat loss.
everything.
He is
Poor
dead.
Vic. I don't think he was expecting
This
that to
TP is
happen.
not good. Oh no.
It's a Renekton though. He's got his ultimate up.
Oh, and he got
That-
condemned out too.
That is a next level TP. Right there.
I think
Yeah,
Cody's gonna
underest-
want to unbind his condemn this game.
Oh
Don't underestimate the croc.
Most people don't know this, but Vayne is actually better with just 2 skills.
Honestly, the real winners of that like 5-minute engage there was Ash and Leona. They just farmed for like 3.5 minutes and took a tower.
no! Oh, I didn't even notice. First.
Yeah, first
blink
tower
goes-
goes down in bot lane. Ash is up almost 30 CS. And
Yeah,
this
she's
will
up
be
800 gold. It's crazy.
Mountain Drake
Hey, look
over
at that.
to blue team.
Wait a minute. Where's my team labels? Team labels.
Maybe they're behind the screen capture or whatever.
Oh, they are. They're live, but they're just not.
Computers are hard to use, Blake.
Well,
Also,
they're not
you
on
don't-
my actual screen.
Oh yeah,
I'm dumb.
They're
I'm
good.
dumb. It's fine. We're good.
This keeps
The
pretty
Rabid
competitive for the
unicorns.
most part, though.
Yeah.
The old Rabid unicorns were smart. They actually got a dragon out of that one. I'm proud.
Ooh, Gragas put his ass arrowed here.
Coming in from
Maybe
behind.
arrowed.
That's
Just
the
arrow
rest
his
of
ass.
the round.
No?
Just
Oh,
throw
where's
down your thing. Throw down your thing. Never move. There you go. Game
Oh,
on.
good hook onto the
Nice
Ziggs.
hook. That's a lot of damage from the Ziggs ult though. This might turn on his
Oh,
head.
no.
Ash goes down. So does Dragon.
Up. There is there. Get him,
Darius
boys.
is in.
Get him,
You
boys.
Oh,
Oh,
he
that.
caught reset though.
No, he did
Got a
not
kill,
get the
but he
reset.
didn't get a
He gotta get
reset.
the kill with it.
Here comes the Renekton. Gets the stun on
Uh-oh.
Thresh. That's a red buff
He is
too.
red, yeah.
Close.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Never
flash
moved.
out though.
Well,
2 for 2
that
trade in the end,
was-
right? Or no?
God, that just looked like it was gonna be so much better than it turned out to be.
That was a 3 for 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
good.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
it
the
looked like
zig-
it was gonna be real clean, and then it just did not turn out that way.
I think Reddit disengaged it really nicely after they lost their like the Swain had a few snares that were really, really important.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused by the Vayne first item here. I don't think Guardian Angel is the right choice.
Wait, what? First item?
Yeah.
Ah, Cody.
Alright.
I mean, if she gets Ash arrowed, her team has time to get in. I guess. That's
But
the
if
way to
you're
look at
really
it.
worried about that, you can
QSS
just
is
build,
much cheaper.
Yeah, you build QSS and then go with your regular build.
I do think there's some merit to it because her team is very tanky.
There
and,
is,
like fight.
there is. It's just that like now she's
can play
doing so little
That,
damage.
that would have
too.
been an alright place to condemn, because you had a big.
She already
straight
unbound it.
wall.
Oh boy.
No, but I do think there is like something that she can play frontline Vayne now, and then her team can kind of follow up with Thresh Lantern to get her out if they need to.
Yeah.
Not ideal, but that's
And
alright.
I
I
also
just-
think like
I
you
feel
don't
like-
really need to play frontline Vayne because you have Swain, Gragas, Darius. Like you should be looking for like, okay, I can out deal a ton of damage while these guys are out in the front, like taking all the heat.
feel
I mean, I
as
think
though
Vayne
you
just
might
needs to
wanna
build-
say that is like you can play Vayne whilst doing no damage, and your team can follow up because that's like front line Vayne is not ideal in any way, shape, or form.
Nope.
Like
Yeah, I
giving
think,
giving it a title doesn't necessarily make it a thing. Is my point, I guess.
Oh, there's a
All the-
Pantheon getting to the top. Darius
to
does
pull him,
flash
pull
away,
him.
but they
Pull
might
him now.
dive. Oh,
There you go. Hook him, beat him.
Good flash by Darius. That was
I think
fast.
they should have dove that, especially since Renekton had ult and Pantheon was just behind.
I think
Darius is
if
a
No?
scary character to dive.
they would've
Yeah,
dove that, I think Darius would have killed both of them.
He just got the heal off of Renekton. He had 3 stacks on Renekton. 2 more autos a dunk. Renekton's dead, and then you can 1 auto, maybe Q, and you kill the Pantheon with ult.
Yeah, the
Turns
fact
really
that he
fast.
gets the auto 5 stacks off of the dunk kills, like,
Yeah,
oof.
it could have been real scary to dive.
I like that Zig skin. I hardly ever see it.
Mhm.
It's a nice skin though. Just because Ziggs has so many cooler skins, you never see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in this game, the way Vayne needs to build is she needs to build for people that are going to jump on her through the team. So that means a Pantheon, a Leona, or Renekton. She's never going to hit Zig. She's never going to get to Ashe until the team gets through front to back, I think. So, I mean, I think Bork would have been even a fine start. You don't even have to do the crit build that a lot of people are building.
Ooh, the flash body slam, but
Okay,
Ziggs
so-
flashes the barrel.
One thing mechanically there, if you throw
Oh, the Renekton's coming
barrel-
in, then we got an Ashe ult that missed. There's a team fight
Oh.
going in the middle.
Renekton has no ult. He's very squishy when he doesn't. He's gonna go down here. Yo,
Oh, it's
that's
a
dunk master.
Darius.
Dunk. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
So,
He got the damage off before dying.
Vayne's confused.
He's ripping on this Vayne. Leona still
I think
survived.
she's doing great.
Leona should have died there. I think they're ignoring Leona, trying to get a bigger priority pick because Ashe was on the side. I think they really should have just focused on Leona and killed her while positioning safe
Yeah.
right there.
okay, so one thing I was gonna say is a mechanical thing I did see there that can easily be corrected is when you go in with Gragas, throw your ult simultaneously with the body slamming, and it's not dodgeable.
Assuming that the body slam hits.
Yeah, assuming the body slam hits, the knockup from the body slam will impact at the same time as the cast. But you have to hit the body slam and throw the cast during the animation of the body slam.
Yeah, before Riot nerfed his animation for his ult, you used to be able to just body slam ult immediately, but now there's a travel time for the ult, so you want to throw the ult before you hit the body slam.
Yeah, it's a minimum half second, but that minimum is eaten in the knock-up time and the animation of the body slam. So
In that situation, he couldn't have done that mechanic though. By the way, because he did flash. He did use the full body slam duration, then flash to use the knock
extend
up
the
on him.
CC?
Yeah, to extend the range. So he couldn't have used the ult in that situation unless he flashed then body slam then did it, but he didn't.
Oh, so there's a Pantheon hiding in that bush where Vayne's about to walk into.
Oh, Renekton stunned a minion.
Oh, Vayne
Vayne's
does
very
survive.
low here.
Ziggs ult
Waste-
gets wasted.
Vayne does have the GA, so
Oh boy, turret diving that Darius.
The turret goes down though. Ash Arrow hits on the Gragas from far away. He's stunned for a while. Gets
the
the lantern out
Lantern.
though. Darius is very low. Will he go down?
Oh, Vayne Q's forward and gets caught by everybody.
he's got GA though.
It's watching about the GA,
lantern
guys.
should be back
Right
up
here.
to the same.
Yeah, look at how good that GA. Oh, Swain from the
Swain's
backside.
coming in
takes
from
down
back.
Ziggs.
Swain's
She's
gonna get
alone though.
He doesn't get the fuck out of there.
There's
Or
a
his
slow.
team doesn't recollapse.
They've got the
Where's
cut
that
out.
thresh?
He
They
doesn't
need
have
the
Doesn't
thresh
have
out.
mana left. He's
No
done,
mana.
Thresh lantern, come on, where's the thresh lantern?
so- There it is.
There it is, easy.
Oh, he got him
No,
out.
Vayne, stay out.
All planned.
Honestly, Vayne played that fight really well up until that tumble, though. Like, she had took 0 damage up until that point. Then just one misclick.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Vayne is not a very forgiving champion.
Nope. Especially with that rough laning phase to start off with. Yeah, it's pretty tough.
I think after she gets a couple items under her belt, she'll start doing damage, like maybe Static Shiv, Phantomancer, Static Shiv, Bork, sort of thing.
I mean, I really think as a Vayne player, you gotta look the world through rose-tinted glasses.
Yeah. I mean, you're already picking Vayne, so.
Because she has rose-tinted glasses
Oh.
on.
Is she wearing that skin? Oh, she is. Shit. Fuck.
Ooh.
Another dragon.
An Ocean Drake for blue team. Completing those missions for worlds, you know?
All right, so we have the Taco Weasels behind by 3K, or almost, yeah, 3K. Oh no, 4K.
4K. 4K.
4K. So what do they need to do
They
to
ain't
get
about
back
to-
in this game? Oh, ooh, that was
Nice
a nice
done.
condemn.
That was a good condemn.
And that saves her life, actually.
What was-
Oh, but
Okay.
she
Doubles
doubles
back
force
in.
again.
Okay. Necton didn't get the reset on his E. Big stun from Gragas. And a big cast. Darius is gonna go down, though. There goes
Take
Pantheon.
this one.
Necton's a big boy.
Oh, he gets condemned in the wall.
Guys, E back up.
Oh boy, but he
Triple
just
kill
rips
for the
through-
Renekton. Quadra kill for the
rips through
Renekton.
everyone. Go for the Penta, Renekton. Do it.
Get him
God
the
damn.
Penta. Who doesn't love a good Renekton Penta?
Well,
Renekta?
boys, it looks like the Taco Weasels got grilled and stuff.
That was a really good condemn by that Vayne, though.
Yeah, actually, every single condemn was on point.
Yeah, what was more impressive about that mechanic is before the Renekton like eat in, she actually went into her options menu, rebound the. That was the cool mechanic.
Another turret going down, and now we are 6K for blue team above red team. So, back to what Sam was saying, what can the red team do here to win this game?
Oh yeah, lots
For
of
Vayne to scale up.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You know, Darius is supposed to smash early. He hasn't, so he's going to be hard to play later into this game. Gragas is a tank that can obviously provide CC still into the later game, even when behind. Swain will still be tanky and able to, you know, probably stay alive for most fights just off of healing and innate tankiness. So you really just got to protect Vayne so she can deal the damage for your team later on.
It's weird. Everyone always like talks about Darius' early game and then says he falls off really hard late game, but he's still a character that if he does get one cheesy 5-stack on one person and he applies 5 stacks to everyone in the team fight, his damage like goes way up in a fight. It's crazy.
Yes.
So like if they misplay at all and he's able to do that, it changes the fight completely, I think.
True, very true. It's just much harder to, especially since they have Ashe, which is the bane of all Darius
Oh
players,
no.
with every auto attack slowing.
Oh,
the flash!
Oh, nice hook, but
Move, Cody!
Vayne goes down. Thresh will be caught out as well too. Swain coming in from behind. Ashe forced a flash, but that's not going to get them anything off that too, and they still are missing their bottom lane from Red Team.
I think Swain going on that Ashe stopped their Baron attempt though, or stopped their potential Baron attempt.
Yeah, they do have the the Ocean Drake ticking though, so she's getting some health back, and Renekton's going to push top lane,
yeah,
so
he
they're
keep
going to
it top
get.
to push that one.
They might get interrupt. This stun coming into Swain, that's a lot of damage.
Oh,
He doesn't connect though.
Oh, but he steps a little too far forward.
Gets a good never move. Pantheon took a lot of damage.
okay. So here's one thing. Ult, Leona, just ult. It's off cooldown in like 40 seconds. Stupid.
It is
Yeah.
word. Just ult that dude, and he's
I
dead.
think that's a big thing with a lot of AoE or like stunning ultimates from champions. Sometimes you just gotta go for it a lot of the time. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Leona
Right there,
would've-
she should have ulted.
Yeah,
right
I
there.
think if
Yep.
Leona would have ulted at any point in those last 2 bits, I mean, they would have smashed the other team flat like a chicken quesadilla.
Nice ult from Ashe to pick out Gragas. Nope, you won't get follow CC and he'll just E out of there. He's a
Yeah.
tanky guy. Ooh, Pantheon going too deep on the wraparound. He's gonna go down,
That
but
was a nice Leona ult.
nice Leona ult. There goes Darius right
Oh,
off the bat.
God,
Vayne's
Vayne
too far
queuing
in. Flash from Renekton.
She has GA again.
She has GA. She probably will go down as soon as she comes back up. Yep, there she goes.
Stumbling forward. No,
Thresh
don't
goes
do
down.
that.
Here
Run,
comes the stun
motherfucker!
from Renekton.
Oh, Renekton survives the turret dive and then goes on to
Oh,
Ash.
Ash
Ash
takes
goes
the
down.
turret.
Leona's gonna go down too.
Oh my god.
Swain and Gragas salvaged the fight with.
You guys
the
are calling out
turret
Vayne for her GA, but she's gotten so much usage out of that so far this game.
Oh no, poor Cody.
Yeah, I mean, it is more efficient the earlier you buy it if you are dying. In
Right.
theory.
Sure.
You just calculated the cost.
It's not even that good if you don't die a bunch. You're right.
Just a weird visual effect around me if I don't die.
It's like, what does this swirly do? Horse shit. I can buy a real item, but I gotta die to make this one work. So fuck it.
So let's look at the items in the CS huddle.
Did
Anything
somebody
stand out?
check Cody's runes to make sure he doesn't have less time dead quints?
Oh my god.
So Ash is still ahead in CS, but she doesn't have as much of a lead as I thought she would with how this game has been going. Swain actually holding a lead in mid for CS, and Renekton smashing with the CS in top, as should be. You know, the usual. Renekton mains, they know how to farm.
Yeah, Renekton's up a gross amount of gold. He's up over 3,000 on his lane.
There we go. There's a layered CC. That's what you need to do. Don't hold your cooldown. Oh no.
Nice.
Oh, that could down.
Oh, Pantheon ult coming in. This is not look good for Vayne. She's gonna get insta popped here. Yeah, she goes down, and Darius will go down as well.
Gragas didn't help her out too much by throwing the Pantheon on her, but like still, I don't think she's getting out either way.
The Rabid unicorn is showing that these fangs are sharp.
Do they have fangs?
They rabid, of course they do.
Dude, they're just looking real horny out there.
They get the inhib turret and they're just gonna keep pushing. I don't think that, you know, ADC top laner down, lots of gold down. Red team can't do a whole lot about this. Not on the swing.
Look at that. I'll tell you what about these rabid unicorns. Those boys are hung like a horse.
Dear God. That was a good one.
And another dragon going on to the rabid unicorn.
So Vayne's building into another attack speed item. She has a couple choices. Rapid Fire Cannon I think would be good. It'd keep her out of the fight a little bit more. Phantom Answer's not bad because she eventually is going to get to the point where she can kite and 1v1 these like bruisers or even Ash. I'm not sure what she's going to go with though. And she should probably pick up level 2 boots soon. It's almost 30 minutes into the game.
I think she might, even before finishing that Zeal, depending on what kind of gold she hits, just go right for Infinity Edge, because she's got a good amount of attack speed now and crit. If you could shore that up with the Infinity Edge next, like, she could start hitting that point in the fight where, like, she just annihilates everyone.
Okay, so if it's me, the Infinity Edge build on Vayne has taken a hit with the whole tumble nerf, where crit on tumble damage doesn't apply anymore, and they increased the base value of that, so crit Vayne is less of a thing again. At least that's the intention.
It's still really good though, and I think the best Vayne build that you can do right now. I don't think it definitely makes it not as strong, but I don't think that makes it bad.
I think if anything, it puts an emphasis on going something like Bork early, like to start off your crit build, then slowly scaling into it rather than going full into the crit.
I just think right now with like, so she's got so much attack speed that like you really don't need to be focusing on finishing that crit item next.
Yeah,
Like getting the innate
focusing on
damage.
finishing some move speed.
We're gonna see a Baron steal here, guys.
Oh, a little too early. Oh, the smite goes down way too early.
And blue team will get the Baron. That's a dead Gragas and Thresh who are stuck in the pit on their own.
Oh,
Darius
no.
flashes
Lord.
in. He's
Goes
going for
in,
the
one-
spicy blades, but he is dead. Swain comes in with Ghost. He might be dead too. That's a flash from Ash.
Oh
Pantheon
no.
ult to cut him off. That's a dead
Oh,
Swain
no.
too. It is now 5v1 split push with Baron buff. This might be game if they
A little
choose
bit
to
early
push
on
it
that
down.
smite steal attempt.
Yeah, that one still had like
A little
2K on it, I think.
Alright, so since we've got time without some action, I'm gonna tell you guys a joke. You wanna hear a joke?
Christ.
I don't, but I feel like you're gonna tell us
I'm
anyways.
gonna tell you anyway, you don't have a choice. So my wife's dog died, right? And I thought, I don't want her to feel bad about it. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get her an identical dog, right? And then she was like, what the hell is this? What am I gonna do with 2 dead dogs?
It's pretty good, actually.
I like that one a lot. Oh my god.
So how does the taco weasel them out of the situation?
They don't. They just slowly die for 10 more minutes while bleeding.
I mean, that's true. At this point, the game is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, they're so far behind. They have they have 2 inhibs down. This is
I mean,
the
The later the game goes, it's good for them because Pantheon is starting to fall off.
And that's,
Yeah.
that 15k gold difference will pan out a little bit, but they've really got, like, they're in a huge hole. I mean, there's no... How you do it is you just peel for Vayne and kite backwards while Darius attempts to frontline as much as he can with life recovery. And
I think
if you manage to stay alive long enough for Vayne to 3-hit combo a whole bunch of people, you could win a fight.
I really think they can actually win the team fight if Pantheon or if Darius is able to teleport behind them and Swain's able to get to the back line, because Swain is doing fine and he has a lot of damage and a lot of items, and then from there you just have the rest of them peel for Vayne, and then if you split up the blue team, I think you can actually take them.
I mean, it's also good that all the minions are pouring into their base from the 2 open inhibitors now. So they will be getting more gold compared to the other team. And in order for the blue team to finish off the game, they do have to fight them, like, probably under their 2 Nexus turrets. So.
Yeah, they're about to enter turret. Oh, Vayne. See, right there, if it's me, I'm Ash, and I'm gonna ult that Vayne.
Here we go. We got Swain on the back, all the way in the back.
He's on his own though. He's gonna go
He's
down.
getting tons of, there's the damage.
Nice.
Vayne tumbles forward to help clean him out. Oh, but she gets tapped away. Oh, nice.
Cody
tumble.
actually did something nice there.
Oh no.
It was almost
Renekton
really
is just
Oh.
pushing the base too.
Oh no.
Oh, he
the
blocked
black
the
auto
auto.
attack.
Oh.
Okay, so that's criminal. Their front line is clearing waves at the tower. They had to be fighting that fight. Because
Yeah,
realistically,
that's
you were
just
clearing
off
waves
page.
at the tower, and then now their team's going to go in and clear the tower.
Yeah, they
You know
would have
what I
lost
mean?
one more Nexus turret, but they maybe could have won that fight if they all fought together.
Right. So it's like I said, you were trying to save that tower that just died anyway.
Yeah.
Right? It was going to die whether you went back to save it or not at the sunk cost.
It's a hard call, but no matter what the call is, even if it's the wrong call, you have to make it together.
Yep. GG.
Yeah, I think what I've been noticing since we've seen what is it, Team Rabid Unicorns twice now, I really think you can see a cohesive shot calling somewhere in there. Someone's shot calling, I think, really well versus the other 2 teams. We've kind of seen people not exactly coordinated in doing their stuff,
Mhm.
and just like the last end right there when Renekton's pushing, you just sacrifice something to get a 1 team fight, and that wasn't called out, and I just see that everywhere with TPs and things like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, MVP. What are your guys' votes?
I'm gonna give a controversial call here and say that the Renekton is my MVP.
Correct.
You know, he's playing Renekton, and everyone knows that if you can have a good Renekton game, then you're obviously a god tier player. So I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah, I think I
think-
will too.
I think it goes to Pantheon. I think that his early game pressure was insane. That first counter gank, like,
Actually,
completely turned
no.
out top lane went.
Yeah, I'm with Aiden, actually. It goes to Pantheon. I think it goes to
Yeah,
Pantheon.
in all seriousness, I would give it to Pantheon. He had a lot of good pressure that game, and I think he set up his team for success.
Cool.
So look at that Gator farm, though. And
That's crazy.
most farm in the
Dude.
game.
Popping off.
While going 7-1-7, like, got 1,000 more gold than anybody else. That's pretty impressive.
Gator's got to do what a Gator's got to do, you know?
Yeah, cold-blooded.
Oh man.
So, all right. I guess this round robin, right? We have two teams that are tied.
Yep.
All right.
Winner of this game goes on to the finals.
Well, let's see what we got going on here, boys. We'll create another lobby. I'm gonna shut down the stream, and we'll go from there.